Hey everyone, welcome to Mario Spooky Time. As you can see today, we are unboxing the Corpse Bride animatronics from Spirit Halloween 2024. I am so excited to have purchased these and gonna be able to unbox them today. Last year when I saw these were incredible animatronics. Definitely one of the main attractions inside the Spirit Halloween store. If you were able to go into the store, you saw how they animate with each other, which is very, very cool and unique, and I think something that we'll definitely see more of this year, hopefully. But yeah, it's gonna be so awesome to see them up close and personal. I cannot wait to get these unboxed. So I'm gonna do this video, both of them together, and then demo each one on their own, and then together synced up. So we're gonna start with Victor. So stay tuned and we'll take a look at these animatronics. So before we open him up, we're gonna take a look at the box, and I love the box art. It's so cool. You got the picture there and everything that he does. Turn him to the side. Here is pictures of what he does. Usually Spirit Halloween has a story on the back of their boxes, but we know his story already if you've seen the movie. So yeah, very awesome box. Let's get him open. I just got these the other day. Maybe it's been about like 2 or 3 weeks. So it looks like it slides out. I'll try to do this with one hand. Actually, no, I'm not gonna try. I don't wanna mess up the box, so one moment. All right, so in the box we have his hands, one with the ring, one standard one. Just gonna put these to the side for now. Really, really tiny shoes. That's funny. His clothes. This is his body piece, and there was a wire stuck here. Okay, I'm just putting everything to the side here. And I'm guessing this is his head, and we'll unbox that in a moment. Instructions. The hip piece, I'm assuming. The base and some poles. Gonna get some scissors to cut that. All right, so we got the base out, and I have everything here: the head, the clothes, the shoes, the arms, the waist, the body, and the poles. So let's go ahead and get him set up. So I'm assuming all of these poles are the same because they don't have any stickers or anything on them. So snap lock in that. And then it's time for the shoes. Then another pole. It looks like it's a pretty easy setup. All right, so we got the poles, and I think next is his pants, so let's put that on. All right, so we got his pants on, as you can see down there, and then it's also attached to this shirt. So next is gonna be this piece here. Gonna try to do this with, well, I'm not gonna try to do it with one hand because I know I won't be able to, but you know, you just match these up, snap lock them in here, so I'm gonna do that. All right, so that waist piece is on, and next is this body piece. And you just, I'm assuming the speaker goes in the back. Oh, looking at the instructions, yeah, that's correct. I'll try to get a good angle here for you guys. All right, so I can't do it with one hand, so that snap locks onto that. All right, so I got that snap locked on here, and there's this wire, and then this wire down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect those now. And they are now connected. So I just realized that this has a plastic over it, so I'm gonna cut it. So I just want to show y'all that at this part it says to secure the poles by sliding the provided silver bolt through the hole and placing the nut on the other end. But I'm going to skip that part because, like I said in other videos, this is just going to be for now. I'm going to take him apart and put him back in the box. So I won't have to deal with, you know, unscrewing it and doing all that. I'm just gonna skip that part for now. But for video purposes, it's in here, follow the instructions. And yeah, next we're going to, it says to connect the wires. We did that already, so I'm gonna bring his shirt up. All right, so we got his shirt up, and now it says to put his tie on. And it just comes like this. So you just, you know, put it over like that. And there you have a tie. So now we put his jacket on, and I'll be back with it on. Alright, so we got his very, very wrinkly jacket on. Now we put the hands on. So I guess you just slide them through and they'll connect somewhere here. Let's check. Yep, they'll connect through here. Alright, so yeah, we got his arms on, and yeah, you just slide him through here and hook him up the way I showed y'all. His clothes are very, very wrinkly and all over the place. But, oh well. So now we put the head on, so we'll unbox it here. I'm gonna cut this with some scissors here. Look, he has a big head. Trying to grab it with one hand. Wow. This is crazy. It's literally like right from the movie. Incredible. Very amazing detail. I mean, there's not even really much detail to have on his face, but like the hair, it just looks amazing. The paint job. So yeah. This one I will screw on because it does say to put a screw right there. So I will do that so his head doesn't fly off. But yeah, let's go ahead and put it on there and we'll connect these two wires. So before we screw on the head, do not forget to plug up the sensor, which is right here in his vest, right here. And then I have the sensor, other one coming out through here, so I'm just gonna pull it through there and connect it. So we're all connected, and just tuck that back in. Now I already have his head on, and we'll just add the screw and the wire to plug him up, and we'll see what he does. All right, so the small parts bag was in the, what is this called? The wire to plug him up, the adapter box, and for the head, it's the black screw. So take that out and screw it in there. And I'm assuming you want to screw it really tight so his head doesn't flop around everywhere. All right, so we got his head screwed on, he's plugged up, and let's go ahead and hear what he has to say.
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine. With this hand, I will lift your sorrows. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine. Wait, I make a promise. With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine. With this hand, I will lift your sorrows. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine.
Very cool. So awesome. The lines are obviously straight from the movie. So now that we have him and we've seen what he has to say, let's go ahead and unbox Emily. Alright guys, so now for the part that I am really excited for. I was excited for Victor because of course he's part of the duo, but I think obviously Emily is the main attraction to this duo. She's like the whole show. So yeah, let's go ahead and get her unboxed. Her box is very similar to Victor's. The front, I love the artwork, of course. See, even on both of the artworks of the box, she's in it. She's like the main one. So it shows you what she does. The side of the box is also the same. No story, because we know. If you've seen the movie, you know. I am really excited to get her opened. Victor was a very easy setup. I was kind of intimidated by these animatronics. I forget that's a slide out box. Alright, one moment. Alright, so she's out. So what I was saying is I was a little intimidated with them to set them up because of how they sync up together. For some reason, I was under the impression that the setup of the animatronics themselves were going to be a little bit more complicated. But if you set up any animatronic before, you can definitely set these up. These are very, very easy. Well, Victor was at least. We'll see about Emily. But yeah, let's get all of these out of the box and set her up. All right, so as you saw, we have the hand. Let me just take the plastic off. Very nice paint job. And her other arm and hand. We have the motor piece here. And we got her bouquet. Instructions. Close. The body piece. Her head and the base and these poles as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'll open the box later when we put her up, put her head on, and we'll start setting her up. All right, so looking at the instructions, Emily also seems like a very simple setup. She doesn't have any shoes because her dress covers her shoes. So we just put on the poles. And the instructions say to put this third pole on the, if you're looking at it, the right side. If you're looking at it straight, like from the front. So now we put this part on, and I'm gonna take all of this off of it, so I'll be back. Alright, so I got that snap locked on. So now it says to put her dress on, so we'll go ahead and get that on. Alright, so her dress is on, and now we're gonna put this body piece on. Wait, is that right? Alright guys, I messed up. So it's supposed to be these two first bottom poles, then this pole, and then this pole onto that one. So I'm gonna fix that. My bad, guys. I'm over here saying that it's all simple and stuff, and I'm not even paying attention. Alright, so these are snap locked on. Dress is still on. Now we put the body piece onto here. Alright, so we got the body piece on. So we're gonna go ahead and connect these wires. Alright, so the wires are connected, and we'll bring up her dress. Alright, so her dress is up now, and I did already connect the sensor wires. So now we put on her arm. And the arm just kind of slides in there, if you can see, to match it up. Alright, so her arms are on, and they just slide in to the pieces on her shoulders. And then her bouquet goes here. Alright, so there her bouquet is. It literally just goes in there. There's a hole that goes out in the bottom. And her arms kind of move, so you can have her holding the bouquet up. I'm not sure if it'll go down over time. It looks like it will, actually. So never mind. They go down. That's how I was going to have it anyway. So what's next? Alright, so now her bouquet is on, and we'll get her head on. Alright, so this is the exciting part. Kind of just want to be very, very careful with her. because I know her hair is all over the place sometimes. Wow. Alright, let me get this plastic off of her real quick. Wow, this face is insane. That's not a mess up, that's part of her face. And we got this side too. Wow. Very cool. I'm gonna let her hair down when we have her set up. That is a great face. These animatronics are just insane. But let's go ahead and get her on here. Gonna try not to drop her. Okay. Then we'll plug these up. All right, so the head is on, and she also requires a screw that goes right there. And it was also in the adapter box. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that screw in. All right, so the screw is in, and I just tucked in the wires here inside her head. So I'm gonna put the adapter on. All right, so we got the adapter on. I really love how long both her wire and Victor's wire are. I always think it's a plus when the wires are really long. I'm gonna go ahead and Velcro her dress up. So her dress is Velcroed, and what I noticed earlier, because I was saying, oh, you can have her arms up like that. No, you cannot, because the sensor is right here, so I don't know why I would even think that, but... So let's go ahead and take down her hair. Wow, she's awesome. Very, very cool animatronic. I'm gonna try to close the blinds to see if it'll help the lighting in here. All right, so it did help. So yeah, that's her hair. Let's get a look at her. All right, so let's get her plugged in. Actually, you guys, I forgot her veil. So let's put that on her. And I kind of was like, why does it look like she's missing something? And it was the veil. My bad. So now let's get her plugged up. All right, she's plugged up. Let's hear what she has to say.
I do. You make the bride.
The audio is just amazing.
This is wrong. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. Well, now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But you are not mine. You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you. I do. You make the bride. This is wrong. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. But now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Vic. But you are not mine. You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
Very, very awesome. So let's go ahead and get them synced.
I do. You make the bride.
Alright, so to get them synced, we have this USB wire that was in the box that came with her head. So that goes in the back. Let's plug it up real quick. I'm gonna unplug her because there's actually no on and off switch with these animatronics. At least that I saw. So let me open up her dress and put this in. Alright, so we have them connected by that USB. So let me plug them both in and we will see how they interact with each other. God, it just looks so amazing having them both together. I think you can definitely get Emily on her own, for sure. She's a standout piece. But if you get Victor, you definitely need Emily, in my opinion. But obviously, they're better together. So let me plug them up. Alright, so they are plugged up. Let's see how they...
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
I do. You make the bride.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrows. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine.
This is wrong. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. But now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Vic. But you are not mine.
Wait. I made a promise.
You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
Wow. So I have them like facing each other, but the animation on the head, the servo movement, it doesn't look like they're meant to really super face each other. So I'm gonna angle them out a little bit and we're gonna do it one more time. All right, so I angled them a little different and put them closer together. So let's see how they look interacting now.
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
I do. You make the bride.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrow. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wine.
This is wrong. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. But now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But you're not mine.
Wait. I made a promise.
You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
Wow, amazing. They look so good. Separated, they are very amazing animatronics as well, but together and them syncing, it's like you're watching the movie, like they're acting right in front of you, which I mean they kind of are really, but I don't know, it just gets you so like into it. Yeah, so I honestly think that these animatronics are some of the best animatronics that they have come out with at any retail store, honestly. They are, I feel like they're like Disney quality. I feel like you can see something of this quality in Disney World or Disneyland. I am just so in awe with both of them. The paint jobs are amazing. The detail in the clothes, the hair, everything is amazing. So we'll look at them one more time. Let me know down in the comments if you got these or what you thought of these inside the Spirit store. And I am super excited to see what they come out with this year. I know I think by last year we knew some animatronics that they were coming out with. I know we got a little teaser, so super exciting, and I hope this year is a good year for Spirit Halloween. I'm sure it will be. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of these guys. I honestly think they are so incredible. Definitely, if you love the Corpse Bride, you definitely have to get these part of your collection. They do have Klarna and different payment methods, so definitely take advantage of those. But yeah, guys, this was a fun video, 2-in-1. The Corpse Bride animatronics from Spirit Halloween 2024, Emily and Victor. Like I said, let me know what you think of these guys. I love them so much. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. We'll look at them one more time.
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
I do. You make the bride.
With this hand, I will lift your sorrow. Your cup will never empty, for I will be your wife.
This is wrong. I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. Well, now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But you are not mine.
Wait. I made a promise.
You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.